My beloved child, lean in and listen closely, for I am speaking directly to your heart. You are precious to me, more than words can convey, and my desire is for you to hear my voice amidst the noise of the world. This moment is sacred, a time set apart for you and me. From the beginning of time, I have known you. Every detail of your being, every intricate fiber of your soul, was carefully and lovingly designed by my hands. You are not here by accident, nor are the circumstances surrounding you random or meaningless. You are here for a purpose, and that purpose is far greater than you can comprehend. As you read these words, let your heart be open. Let your mind rest from the worries that have clouded it, and let my peace, which surpasses all understanding, settle upon you. You are not forgotten, nor are you overlooked. I see you. I know the depths of your struggles and the heights of your joys. I know the things you tell no one and the burdens you carry in silence. Beloved, this message is not born out of mere sentiment. It is an invitation to step into the fullness of what I have prepared for you. The world may seek to define you by your successes or failures, by your possessions or lack thereof, but I define you as mine. My love for you is unchanging and unwavering. It does not depend on your performance or the standards set by others. The walls of your home have heard the cries of your heart. They have absorbed your laughter, your frustrations, and your moments of quiet reflection. They bear the echoes of conversations shared and the unspoken words that linger in the silence. These walls have become a sanctuary, a place where you can retreat from the chaos of the outside world. But today I want you to know that there is more. This moment is not just about the physical walls surrounding you. It is about the walls within your heart. There are places in you that have been walled off, places of pain, fear, or doubt that you have hidden even from yourself. I see those places, and I long to bring healing and restoration. As I speak to you, let my words penetrate those inner walls. Let them dismantle the barriers that have kept you from fully embracing the love I offer. You were never meant to carry your burdens alone. My shoulders are strong enough to bear your heaviest load, and my arms are wide enough to encompass all your fears and failures. I know that life has not always been kind. There have been moments that left you questioning my presence, wondering if I truly see or care. But I assure you, my beloved, I have never left your side. In your darkest hours, I have been there, holding you up when you felt like collapsing, whispering words of hope when all seemed lost. Do not let the past define you, for I am a God of new beginnings. I make all things new, and that includes you. The scars you bear are not marks of defeat, but reminders of battles you have survived. They are testimonies of my faithfulness and your resilience. As you hear my voice today, let it awaken something within you. A spark of hope, a flicker of faith, a reminder of who you truly are. You are not defined by your circumstances, nor are you limited by the opinions of others. You are my child, chosen and loved beyond measure. Take a moment to pause and breathe in this truth. I am speaking to you because I love you. Not because you are perfect, not because you have earned it, but simply because you are mine. This love is not fleeting or conditional. It is eternal and steadfast. As you navigate the days ahead, remember this message. Let it be an anchor for your soul, a beacon of light when the way seems dark. My voice will guide you if you let it. My words will sustain you if you hold on to them. I have seen the storms you have weathered and the battles you have fought. I know the dreams you have dared to dream and the ones you have set aside. Nothing about you is hidden from me, and nothing is too small or too great for my attention. In this sacred moment, I am calling you to trust me. Trust not only in my power, but in my love. Trust that I have plans for your life that are good, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt keep you from stepping into the fullness of what I have for you. My love is a perfect love that casts out all fear. Rest in that love, and let it give you the courage to face whatever lies ahead. You are more than the sum of your experiences, more than the labels the world has placed upon you. You are a masterpiece, crafted by the hands of the Creator. Your life has significance, and your story is still being written. So hear me now, my beloved child. Let these words settle deep within you. You are loved. You are seen. You are known. And you are never alone. An invitation to relationship. From the dawn of creation, my deepest desire has always been to walk with you, to be in relationship with you. This relationship is not based on rituals, performance, or rules. It is rooted in love, trust, and intimacy. Today, I extend to you an invitation, one that transcends time and space, calling you into the very essence of who I am and who I created you to be. What does it mean to be in relationship with me? It means being fully known and fully loved, without pretense or fear. In a world that demands perfection, I offer grace. In a world that measures worth by achievements, I affirm your inherent value. You don't have to earn my love. It is already yours. I loved you before you took your first breath, and nothing you can do will make me love you any less. Yet, I know that the concept of relationship can be difficult. Relationships in this world are often complicated, messy, and filled with expectations. But my invitation is different. I am not asking you to come to me with everything figured out. I am not expecting you to have all the answers or to be without flaws. I simply ask for your heart, a heart that is open to knowing me and being known by me. The foundation of our relationship is trust. Trust that I am who I say I am. Trust that my plans for you are good, even when they don't align with your own. Trust that I will never leave you nor forsake you. This trust is not blind. It is built on the evidence of my love and faithfulness throughout your life and the lives of those who came before you. In the quiet moments of your day, when the noise of the world fades, can you hear me? I am always speaking, not in shouts but in whispers, gentle nudges in your spirit, moments of clarity in the chaos, and the unshakable peace that comes when you rest in my presence. I long for you to recognize my voice, to discern my words of love and guidance amidst the clamor of competing voices. This relationship is not one-sided. I want to hear your voice too. Bring to me your joys and your sorrows, your victories and your defeats. Share with me your dreams, your fears, and even your doubts. There is nothing you can say that will surprise me, nothing that will make me turn away. I delight in your honesty, for it is in your vulnerability that our connection grows deeper. You might wonder, what can I possibly bring to this relationship? The answer is simple. Bring yourself. Bring your authentic self, with all your strengths and weaknesses, hopes and hesitations. You don't need to clean yourself up or fix your mistakes before coming to me. I am the one who transforms, heals, and restores. Come as you are, and let my love do the rest. There is a profound beauty in walking through life together. When you stumble, I am there to lift you up. When you feel lost, I am the light that guides your path. When you are weary, I am the rest your soul longs for. This is not a relationship of obligation but of partnership. I am not a distant deity observing from afar. I am your closest companion, your confidant, your father. My invitation to relationship is also an invitation to freedom. Freedom from the chains of guilt and shame. Freedom from the need to prove your worth. Freedom from the fear of failure and rejection. In my presence, you are free to be fully yourself, unburdened by the expectations of others. This freedom is not fleeting. It is eternal, grounded in the truth of who I am and who you are in me. A relationship with me is not just about the grand, spiritual moments. It is about the everyday, mundane parts of life. I am with you when you wake up in the morning and when you lay your head down at night. I am with you in the laughter shared with friends and the tears shed in solitude. I am with you in your work, your rest, and everything in between. There is no part of your life that is too small or insignificant for me. Through this relationship, I will teach you to see the world through my eyes. You will begin to notice beauty where others see nothing. You will find purpose in places you once overlooked. You will feel compassion for those who are hurting and a desire to bring light to the darkness. My love will transform your heart, shaping you into the person you were always meant to be. But like any relationship, this one requires intentionality. It is not about checking a box or following a set of rules. It is about spending time together. Open your heart to me in prayer, not as a ritual but as a conversation. Spend time in my word, not as an obligation but as an opportunity to hear my voice. Seek me not out of duty but out of a genuine desire to know me more. I will not force this relationship upon you, for love cannot be coerced. I offer it freely, but the choice is yours. Will you accept my invitation? Will you take the step of faith to draw closer to me? Know that my arms are always open, ready to embrace you whenever you are ready. If you have hesitated in the past, let today be the day you say yes. If you have felt unworthy or unsure, let my words reassure you. You are enough. You are loved. And you are wanted. There is nothing in your past or present that disqualifies you from this relationship. My grace is sufficient, and my love knows no bounds. As you consider this invitation, remember that this relationship is not about religion. It is about connection. It is not about what you can do for me, but about what I long to do for you. It is not about striving, but about abiding. When you are rooted in me, you will bear fruit, not through your own efforts, but through my Spirit working in and through you. Beloved, this is your invitation to relationship. It is an invitation to a journey of love, trust, and transformation. It is a call to step into the fullness of life, to experience the joy of being deeply known and deeply loved. My arms are open, my heart is full, and my voice is calling. Will you come? A call to surrender. My beloved, as you step into the relationship I have invited you to, I now call you to surrender. This surrender is not a loss. It is a gain. It is not about defeat but about trust. It is not about giving up your freedom but stepping into true freedom. Surrender is the key to unlocking the fullness of life, joy, and peace that I have promised you. Surrender begins with the heart. It is a posture of humility and trust, acknowledging that my ways are higher than your ways and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. It is the recognition that you were not created to carry the burdens of this life alone. You were designed to walk with me, to lean on me, and to trust in my plans for you. I understand that surrender can feel daunting. The world teaches you to hold on tightly, to control, to strive, to build your own way. But I invite you to let go. Let go of the need to have all the answers. Let go of the fear of the unknown. Let go of the pain and regret that weigh you down. Place these things in my hands, for my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. When you surrender, you are not giving up your identity or your dreams. Instead, you are aligning them with my purpose. I know the desires of your heart because I placed them there. I know your dreams because I formed you with them in mind. But the fulfillment of these dreams often requires letting go of your own timeline and trusting in mine. Surrendering does not mean life will be without challenges, but it does mean you will never face them alone. When the storms of life rage, you can find peace in knowing that I am with you. When the road ahead seems uncertain, you can trust that I am guiding your steps. Surrendering to me allows you to exchange your anxiety for my peace, your confusion for my clarity, and your weakness for my strength. At its core, surrender is about trust. Do you trust that I am good? Do you trust that I love you? Do you trust that my plans for you are for your welfare and not for harm, to give you a future and a hope? These are the questions I ask, not to challenge you but to invite you deeper. Trust is the foundation of surrender, and it grows through time spent in my presence. There may be areas of your life that feel difficult to surrender. Perhaps it is a relationship you fear losing, a dream you hold tightly to, or a wound you are afraid to expose. I see these places, and I understand your hesitation. But know this, whatever you surrender to me, I will care for it better than you ever could. I am not asking you to give up. I am asking you to give over, to place these things in my capable hands. Surrender is not a one-time act. It is a daily choice. Each day, you are faced with opportunities to trust me more deeply. Whether in small decisions or life-altering moments, surrender requires you to release your grip on control and allow me to lead. It is a journey, not a destination, and I walk it with you every step of the way. There is a paradox in surrender. By giving up control, you gain freedom. When you stop striving and start trusting, you discover the joy of living in alignment with my will. You find that the things you once clung to so tightly no longer have power over you. The fear of failure, the need for approval, the desire for perfection, they They begin to fade as you rest in the security of my love. Surrender also opens the door to transformation. When you surrender your heart, I can shape it to reflect my own. When you surrender your mind, I can renew it with truth. When you surrender your plans, I can lead you into a purpose greater than you could imagine. This transformation is not about becoming someone else. It is about becoming the person I created you to be. You may wonder how to surrender practically. Start with prayer. Speak to me openly about your struggles, your fears, and your desires. Invite me into the areas of your life where you feel resistance. Spend time in my word, allowing it to guide and reassure you. Surround yourself with others who encourage your faith and remind you of my promises. And most importantly, listen for my voice. I am always speaking, always guiding, always calling you closer. Remember, surrender is not about perfection. It is about progress. There will be days when you struggle to trust, days when you feel tempted to take control back into your own hands. On those days, come to me with honesty. I do not condemn you for your struggles. I meet you in them. My grace is sufficient, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. As you surrender, you will begin to see my faithfulness in ways you never imagined. You will witness how I work all things together for good, even the challenges and heartaches. You will experience the depth of my provision, the wisdom of my timing, and the beauty of my plan. Surrender allows you to see life not through the lens of your limitations, but through the lens of my limitless power. Finally, surrender is an act of worship. It is your way of saying, Lord, I trust you more than I trust myself. I believe in your goodness, your love, and your sovereignty. This act of worship brings me great joy, not because I desire control, but because I desire you. Your surrender is a gift that deepens our relationship and allows my will to be done in your life. So today, I ask you, what will you surrender? What burdens are you carrying that you were never meant to bear? What dreams are you clinging to that need to be placed in my hands? What fears are holding you back from experiencing the fullness of life I have for you? Bring them to me. Lay them at my feet. Trust that I will take what you offer and turn it into something beautiful. My child, surrender is not the end. It is the beginning. It is the doorway to a life of peace, purpose, and joy. It is the pathway to intimacy with me. It is the foundation of the abundant life I have promised you. Will you trust me? Will you surrender? A life of purpose. My beloved, as you walk this journey with me, know that your life has profound meaning. You were created for a purpose, a unique and divine calling that no one else can fulfill. This purpose is not something to be earned or achieved. It is a gift that I have placed within you, waiting to be discovered and lived out. I invite you to step into the fullness of this purpose, for it is through this that you will find true joy, fulfillment, and impact. Before you were formed in the womb, I knew you. I crafted you with intention, weaving together your personality, talents, and passions to align with the plans I have for you. Nothing about you is accidental. Every strength and even every weakness has a role to play in the story I am writing through your life. Your experiences, both the joyful and the painful, have shaped you for the work I have prepared for you. Living a life of purpose begins with understanding your identity. You are my child, created in my image, and deeply loved. Your worth does not come from what you do, but from who you are in me. This truth sets you free from striving and allows you to step confidently into the purpose I have for you. When you know who you are, you can embrace the work I have called you to with clarity and courage. Purpose is not about a single moment or achievement. It is about a lifestyle. Every day you have opportunities to live out your purpose in ways both big and small. Whether through acts of kindness, words of encouragement, or the pursuit of a calling that stretches across years, your purpose is revealed as you walk in obedience to me. It is not something you must figure out on your own. I am with you, guiding you every step of the way. One of the greatest lies the enemy whispers is that your life does not matter or that you are too insignificant to make a difference. Do not believe this lie. The truth is that you are an integral part of my kingdom. Just as the body has many parts, each with its own function, so too does my plan have a place for you. Your unique gifts, experiences, and perspective are needed. You are not replaceable, and your contributions are vital. You may wonder, how do I discover my purpose? Begin by seeking me. Spend time in prayer, asking me to reveal the plans I have for you. Reflect on the passions and talents I have placed within you, as these often point to the work I am calling you to. Consider the needs around you and the ways you feel compelled to respond. And trust that as you take steps forward in faith, I will illuminate the path before you. Purpose often unfolds gradually. It may not be a clear, singular revelation, but a series of moments that, when woven together, create a beautiful tapestry. Trust the process. Do not be discouraged if the road seems unclear or if you face obstacles along the way. I am not only the author of your purpose, but also the sustainer. I will provide the wisdom, resources, and strength you need to fulfill the calling I have placed on your life. Living a life of purpose requires courage. There will be times when the path I call you to feels daunting or even impossible. You may face opposition, doubt, or fear. But take heart, for I am with you. My power is made perfect in your weakness, and my spirit within you will equip you for every good work. When you step out in faith, you will see my faithfulness in ways that strengthen your trust and deepen your joy. Your purpose is not only for your benefit, but for the benefit of others. I have called you to be a light in the world, to love and serve those around you, and to make an impact that echoes into eternity. Whether through your family, your community, your work, or your ministry, your purpose is tied to the lives of others. As you live out your calling, you will inspire, encourage, and uplift those you encounter. It is important to remember that purpose is not about perfection. You will make mistakes, face setbacks, and encounter moments of uncertainty. These do not disqualify you from your calling. In fact, I often use your struggles and failures to refine you and to teach you dependence on me. Your purpose is not about your performance, but about your willingness to trust and obey. There will be seasons when your purpose feels clear and seasons when it feels hidden. In the times of clarity, rejoice and move forward boldly. In the times of uncertainty, be still and know that I am God. I am working in the waiting, preparing you for what is to come. Trust that nothing is wasted. Every moment, every season has a role in shaping you for the work I have called you to. As you live out your purpose, you will experience the deep joy that comes from walking in alignment with my will. This joy is not dependent on circumstances, but flows from the assurance that you are fulfilling the reason you were created. It is a joy that sustains you in trials, energizes you in service, and fills you with gratitude for the life I have given you. Do not compare your purpose to that of others. Each calling is unique, and each journey is different. What I have planned for you is perfectly suited to you. Celebrate the successes of others without feeling diminished, and trust that the work I am doing in your life is equally significant. Comparison is a distraction from the joy and fulfillment of living out your own calling. Your purpose will often stretch you beyond your comfort zone. This is by design, for it is in the stretching that you grow. I am not calling you to a life of ease, but to a life of impact. As you step into the challenges and opportunities one place before you, you will discover strengths you never knew you had and witness my power working through you in ways you never imagined. Finally, remember that your ultimate purpose is to glorify me. Everything you do, whether in word or deed, is an act of worship when done for my glory. This does not diminish the specific calling I have for you, but elevates it. Your purpose is not just about what you accomplish, but about who you become, a reflection of my love, grace, and truth. My beloved, your life has purpose. You were created with intention, called with love, and equipped with everything you need to fulfill your destiny. Do not doubt the significance of your life. Trust in me, seek me, and step forward in faith. I am with you, and I am for you. Together we will accomplish great things. The promise of eternity. My beloved, this life you are living is but a fleeting moment in the grand story of eternity. While your days on earth are precious and significant, they are not the end. They are merely the prelude to an eternal existence, one filled with the fullness of my presence, love, and joy. I have promised you eternity, not as a distant hope, but as a living reality that begins the moment you place your trust in me. The promise of eternity is rooted in my love for you. Before time began, I desired to dwell with you forever. I created you with eternity in mind, fashioning your soul to long for something beyond this world. This longing you feel for purpose, beauty, and connection is a reflection of the eternal life I have prepared for you. It is a divine imprint on your heart, a reminder that you were made for more. Eternity is not just about the absence of pain, sorrow, or death, though those are beautiful aspects of my promise. It is about the presence of perfect love, unbroken fellowship, and unending joy. It is about being with me in a place where there is no separation, no fear, and no darkness. In eternity, you will experience the fullness of life as I intended it to be, complete, abundant, and glorious. I want you to know that eternity is not something you must earn. It is my gift to you, given freely through the sacrifice of my Son, Jesus Christ. His death and resurrection open the way for you to enter into eternal life. All that is required is your faith in Him, your trust in His finished work on the cross. This is the foundation of your hope, the assurance that nothing can separate you from my love. As you journey through this life, it is easy to become consumed by the struggles, pain, and challenges you face. But I encourage you to lift your eyes to eternity. When you fix your gaze on what is eternal, you gain a new perspective on the temporary. The difficulties of this world, while real and painful, are not the final word. They are momentary compared to the glory that awaits you in my presence. The promise of eternity also brings hope to the brokenness you see around you. In this world, there is suffering, injustice, and loss, but I am making all things new. The day is coming when every tear will be wiped away, every wrong will be made right, and every sorrow will be turned to joy. My kingdom is advancing, and my promise is sure. You can trust that I am working all things together for good. Eternity is not just a future reality. It begins now. When you abide in me, you taste the first fruits of eternal life. My spirit within you is a guarantee of what is to come, a foretaste of the joy and peace you will experience in fullness one day. As you walk with me, you bring glimpses of eternity into the present world. Your love, kindness, and faithfulness are reflections of the eternal life within you. Living with an eternal perspective changes how you live today. It frees you from the fear of death, for you know that death is not the end but the doorway to eternity. It empowers you to take risks for my kingdom, knowing that your labor is not in vain. It fills you with hope in the face of trials, for you trust that these are preparing you for an eternal glory far beyond comparison. My beloved, do not let the cares of this world overshadow the hope of eternity. The enemy will try to distract you, to make you believe that this life is all there is. But remember my promise. Keep your eyes on me, and let the assurance of eternity guide your decisions, priorities, and relationships. Live with the knowledge that your true home is with me, and let that knowledge shape every aspect of your life. The promise of eternity is also an invitation. I have prepared a place for you, a place where you will dwell with me forever. But this invitation is not only for you, it is for all. As you embrace the hope of eternity, I call you to share it with others. Be a messenger of my love, a beacon of hope to those who are searching for meaning. Let your life testify to the reality of eternity, drawing others to me. There is a mystery to eternity that your finite mind cannot fully comprehend, and that is okay. Trust that what I have revealed is enough. Trust that the joy, peace, and love you experience now are but a shadow of what is to come. Trust that my promises are true, and that I am faithful to fulfill them. As you walk by faith, you will grow in your understanding and anticipation of eternity. Eternity is not a place of endless monotony, but a realm of infinite discovery, creativity, and wonder. In my presence, you will experience the richness of life in ways that surpass your imagination. Every moment will be filled with awe, as you explore the depths of my love and the beauty of my creation. You were made for this, and I cannot wait for you to see all that I have prepared for you. In the meantime, remember that I am with you. I am the God of eternity, but I am also the God of your today. I walk with you through every trial, every joy, and every moment in between. I am your refuge and strength, your guide and companion. My promise of eternity is not just about the future. It is a source of strength and comfort for the present. As you hold on to the promise of eternity, let it inspire you to live fully in the here and now. Love deeply, serve generously, and pursue the calling I have placed on your life. Know that every act of faithfulness, no matter how small, has eternal significance. Your life is a part of my eternal story, a story that I am writing with love and purpose. My beloved, eternity is real, and it is waiting for you. Do not fear what lies ahead, for I am already there. Trust in my promise, and let it fill you with hope, peace, and joy. The day will come when you will see me face to face, when every question will be answered, and every longing will be fulfilled. Until that day, walk with me, live for me, and rest in the assurance that you are mine forever.